What's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here, welcome back to Black Clover M. So apologies I'm a bit late, part 7 was available for me because I was able to do 1 to 6 the past 2 days, and without further ado let's get right into it. So phase 1 TLDR, you can debuff this guy just fine. Phase 2, you can't really debuff this guy because it's able to, if I can find it here, it's able to remove all debuffs and grants debuff immunity, and that's about it. So let's go. So first team, we're using blue team. Well, it doesn't really matter, but the MVPs are Julius, Lotus, and Mars. Now I know that Julius and Noel are max dupe. I highly doubt that you need dupes for this stage. Just need good enough gear. So let's first take a look at phase 1. So preset skills, let's start with that. So the healer in question isn't actually necessary, as you'll find out in the auto, but you can have a healer here just in case. Now this is the preset skills. No need to explain too much. We want to focus on the first skill for Julius to capitalize on the mobility depletion, assuming you have his skill page. Now for Lotus and Mars, you want Lotus to do this skill because of the incapacitate, but you want Mars to utilize the united attack to get the all attack. Well, this doesn't really matter, but it's mainly the guaranteed speed debuff that you want from it, just in case the speed debuff doesn't hit. Second skill, you kind of want this with concentrated attack, assuming you have his skill page, but if you don't, it's still good to use. And then for Mars, the second skill here, the first skill doesn't really have any use here, but I'm just using it just because. And now for the builds, you build Mars tanky, you build Lotus quick, you build your healer the way you want to build your healer, and that's about it. They're not really important. What's important here is your Helios, your DPS. So we'll try be quick here. So as you can see, my build's kind of scuffed, and don't be scared about the high combat power. It doesn't really matter. Just M attack all the way, and then that's it, right? For gear, as I said, you want to make your Helios fast, so give him full piece speed set, and then just go all out damage. For talents, I went M attack, defense, and then speed for support. And then for the talents, I went sharp mind, crit damage. For defense, I went increased defense and endurance. For support, I went accuracy pen with mage blessing. This is big, mage blessing. It might not proc ever, but it's nice to have. And that's pretty much it for your Julius. Here's the skill levels. I don't know how much skill level you need, but this only increases damage, so it doesn't actually matter his skill levels. And that's pretty much about it for the first team. Very effective. For phase 1, definitely nice. Now phase 2. When I first did this, I did Asta, then I tried Nebra. Both of them were useless. I did manage to auto with Asta though. We're actually going to be using Valtos, right? Just so it helps. But for the most part, I was able to 3-man with Noel, Healer, and Finral. And here are the preset skills. For Valtos, probably something like this. Just to actually, we're doing this. Now the reason for this is so that the first barrier that Noel creates is going to be buffed with M attack, which will be very helpful. And that's pretty much about it for the preset skills. Classic special before skill for Finral, and then Noel prioritize her barrier, and that's pretty much it. Again, you build these two. You build Finral and Valtos quick and as tanky as you can. You build your healer the way you want, and then Noel. So phase 2 is actually the more difficult half for me. If I had Julius twice, then obviously it would be easier. But in any case, let's take a look at my Noel. So obviously, just go all out M attack, right, as per usual. For the skill page, you can use any skill page. right? I'm just using her own one, but it's not really needed. Now for gear, I went all out M attack, like all in M attack. I went 2-piece advanced speed, 2-piece advanced defense, 2-piece advanced attack, and that's pretty much it. And for talents, I went attack, M attack, and then defense, and then speed, similar to Julia's. And then for attack, I went M attack with Battle Frenzy, and then the same thing here, defense and endurance. And then for support, I did damage resistance and mage blessing. Damage res because the second half is kind of more difficult, right, in my opinion. So I need to make sure that everyone's tanky. And that's pretty much about it. So hopefully this video guide was helpful, and if you were to try it, hopefully you succeed. Let me know how you do, and if you got any more questions, do let me know down in the comments below. This is the end of the guide. The rest of the video is just full auto gameplay, just so you can see an example. Now, as I mentioned earlier, phase 1, you won't actually need a healer, but I'm just having her there just in case. And for phase 2, you do want a healer, and maybe someone that can remove continuous damage. So I guess you can use Charmy here if you have the Season 2 Charmy. In any case, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. Hopefully you enjoyed this auto. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.